Fun fact I just learned, phobia. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. It's the intense fear of hair. It can be your own hair, attached hair, hair that you see, hair on another animal. I don't have that, but if I see hair like pulled out of a drain, it makes me gag. I'm not afraid of it. It doesn't cause me anxiety, but it does make me gag. Like, I have to look away. There's the one where you have the fear of holes. I don't think I have that, but I definitely get uncomfortable when I see a lot of holes. I first discovered this when I was a child. There was a fern plant and it had these spores on the back of the leaves. Oh, just makes my back crawl. Like, just thinking about spores on the leaves. I mean, like, I don't feel anxious, but yeah, I have to look away for that kind of thing. But pores on the skin, that doesn't bother me. I always heard that Billy Bob Thornton had a irrational fear of antique furniture, like he couldn't be around it, couldn't have it in his home, couldn't go to houses that had antique furniture. He better never go to that store in Austin, Uncommon Objects. Definitely would not like it there. I love going to that place. It's fun. They have really interesting and unique stuff. Kind of the obscura, if you will. Lots of oddities. Some a bit unusual, others disturbing. I wonder if there is a term for fear of driving on the highway in Houston. Common sense. It's almost like a protective mechanism. I would not say that that is an irrational fear. You see the wildest stuff on the highways here. Like, it is not unusual to see somebody going 100 miles an hour down the highway in a truck with a mattress precariously secured down in the bed of the truck. And I just wonder what goes through somebody's head. Like, I mean, you have to not only completely lack common sense to do that, but it's just like complete disregard for all human life. It's like criminal activity. I don't know, but it's really scary. What's the wildest thing you've ever seen driving on the highway? I always loved driving on the highway when I lived like in Colorado. It was like so peaceful, see the mountains in the distance, but here it's like, if I'm gonna have to drive on the highway, I need to psych myself up, because you never know what you're gonna encounter. Should I do the medium shade or the light shade? I think I'm gonna do the medium shade today. My sunscreen. Absorption of ingredients. There are a lot of factors that dictate absorption, not just in terms of the ingredient itself and the vehicle itself, but the actual nature of the skin. The skin on the scrotum is a lot more absorptive in comparison to the skin on your face, because it's thin, there's large surface area, and there's lots of blood vessels there. And also, in most cases, it's underneath clothing. And being underneath clothing will enhance penetration of topicals into the skin. Being under occlusion, basically. Different areas of the body, there's different absorption depending on the skin. Plus, it changes with age. The skin of a little baby is a lot more absorptive. A lot of things can go into whether or not an ingredient is going to be effective when applied to the skin. And if there's any impairment in the skin barrier, a lot more is going to get in. All right, time to fire up my candle. I really am liking this berry sweet scent. It's nice. It's just a light berry, strawberry and raspberry aroma. Rather pleasant. Just gonna trim the wicks. Time to get going on the laundry. Don't put too much laundry detergent in, because if you do, that can leave a residue behind on your clothing that ends up irritating your skin. Well, I just dropped you guys on the tile floor, and congratulations, you survived. I'm over here at Joann's, and they're having a storage event, 50% off their modular storage unit. I was eyeing these. How does this work? Locking pod storage. Oops. It's nice because this slides back. I like the way they have them stacked like that. Ooh, definitely a good time to get your Valentine decor. They have pillows and towels, little paper plates. Oh, that'd be really cute with hot chocolate in it. Also little dishes. Outdoor signs. They always have the best signs here. More from their storage event, which for whatever reason my camera does not want to focus on these top-notch bins. These look like they would be good for shoes. More Valentine. Whatnots, love potion, cocktail gift set. Hot cocoa floaties. Oh, these are for marshmallow toppings. They're like conversation hearts. That wreath is nice on the door. I like these little ones. That would be cute as a base for my Tuscany candle, the Valentine candles that I got. Ooh, I'm loving the strawberry theme for spring. That's cute for like a little hors d'oeuvres. Strawberry string lights. Wow, you could have a whole little strawberry themed outdoor soiree, complete with throw pillows to kick back on. OMG, how entertaining are these? Sticker and chill. It's cling stickers where you can make little scenes. I used to love these as a child. These are basically adult versions of them. How cool. What are the little scenes like? Yeah, you can make like a little scene on there. Oh, that's so cool. Looks like you get 5 scenes and stickers to go with each one. Oh, that's cool. You can put stuff on the shelf. How entertaining. This would be fun to do, like, if you're stuck somewhere. Make little scenes. They also have a Wanderlust one. Flower Fest. Succulents, gardens, personal spaces, retro. So Joann's has an expensive version of my silicone popcorn popper, the Popco one, which I use pretty much every day. I make popcorn. It's so easy. And it's so convenient. It pops really well, and you don't have to like mess with the bag or anything. You just put the kernels in there. It's so inexpensive. And if you like popcorn, it's a lot of fun. But I noticed they sell these candy coatings, these candy coating mixes. Not that I'm like champing at the bits to have candy coated popcorn, but I thought these were fun because they're different colors, like the pink vanilla mix. You just mix it. It says to mix it with butter, but you could probably do, I imagine you could do melted coconut oil or, yeah, I bet you could do like melted coconut oil. And then you just add it to that with some water and then pour over your popcorn to coat. That would be fun for a holiday. There's a purple one too. I kind of want to get this just to try it out. I wonder if the caramel mix has dairy. Oh, it doesn't. It just has caramel flavor. Huh. Because I wanted to make caramel corn with, you know, I've been curious to see if the vegan caramels would work. Yeah, I've been curious to try, like, if I melted down cocoa melts, if they would stick to the popcorn, but Cocomels are kind of expensive to do that, so I haven't bothered, but the coating might be fun. This one is like orange color. And then they have these cute little drizzle bottles. Oh, a drizzler, like a honey stick. Look at the cute bags too for like a party. What are these? Seasonings? Barbecue. Doesn't have any dairy in it. Churro. That's probably just cinnamon sugar. You don't need to pay $6 for that. You could easily make that yourself. That one probably has dairy. What's the salted caramel? The salted caramel one doesn't have dairy. Whew. Just hopped out of the shower. Wanted to share with you guys. I gave this a try. This came in one of the Korean advent calendars. It's the Rovectin Clean LHA Blemish Ampule. LHA is a modified form of salicylic acid that exfoliates a little bit more precisely than salicylic acid. And it's in a lot of L'Oreal products, but I've used this a handful of times and it's really an interesting consistency. It's like a gel, and the one thing I don't like about it is that I think it's just this little trial size that I got, is that it kind of gets bubbles in the vial. But like I said, I think that's just because the vial is short, but it's a nice gel consistency. So it's easy to, like, that's a huge glob actually. It's easy to get exactly what you need to spread on the skin surface and not too much, and really get good coverage. Sometimes if you're using an exfoliant, a liquid exfoliant, I find that if they're really liquidy, it's difficult to get even spread on the skin. It's nice for it to have a bit of grip, which this product does have. I'm not going to put it on my face tonight. I'm coming in with the usual May Love Fade Away Brightening Serum. Fade Away Brightening Serum. Almost time for me to reorder this. I really have seen benefit with this hydrating serum. It has kojic acid and a few other skin brightening ingredients, but I just put it on first. Take it down to my neck and put it around my eyes. Like, I haven't had any issue there. Straight hair clean to me. Then over that, as a moisturizer, I'm going to come in with, I've been alternating between the Hatamuji Gel Moisturizer, and I've been using the last of my Pyeongkang Intensive Repair Cream. Pyeongkang, a Korean skincare brand that I have not been disappointed by any of their products. As you guys have seen, I've been using, actually I'm finished with the black tea eye gels. I really like those, but you know, there's this trend going on. There's this trend going around right now, which I filmed a video on. It should be up already at this point, on this new, and I say that in really big air quotes, trend of skin flooding. Basically, what we've been doing since the beginning of layering hydrating ingredients onto damp skin in an effort to improve the moisture content of dry skin, particularly problematic in winter times. What is this? The Hobbit. In the winter time, dry skin is more common because the humidity drops, pulls more water out, plus you're exposed to like cold winds, blah, blah, blah. But a lot of the principles of layering hydrating ingredients come from Korean skincare, Japanese skincare. And so it's funny that people just kind of, I think it's funny, you know, online, skincare, I don't know if it's that brands have to come up with something new to be exciting and whatever, but it's like, I would love it if there was a skincare brand. I mean, this would just not be successful, but like a completely no BS skincare brand, the brand would just be skincare. And you'd have face wash, sunscreen, moisturizer, no other language around it. I mean, there are brands that are really minimal in their marketing. Vanity cream used to be that way, but it is diving more and more into, you know, the space of trying to stay competitive, stay afloat. They came out with that vitamin C serum last year, which I reviewed for you guys. Let me know in the comments if anybody ended up giving that a try. It's obviously not a product that I personally use or find like necessary to go out of my way to incorporate into my routine. Yeah, and then they've stopped making their SPF lip balm because, you know, supply chain issues or whatever. And now that has been a holy grail. Speaking of Vanity Cream, their antiperspirant I highly recommend. It's very good. This or Almay makes a great fragrance-free antiperspirant. It's like a gel consistency. That one's a lot easier, I find, to find than this. So you can buy it at like Walgreens. Just like that, I'm all dressed. What I was gonna share with you guys is, remember a few weeks ago, I pointed out how I had just finished up, in the vlog I pointed this out, the fragrance-free Cetaphil Daily Facial Cleanser. They changed up the formulas last year, was it? And I've used Daily Facial Cleanser for many years, and I actually have kind of come to love the scent of it. Anyway, they have a fragrance-free version now, sweet, which I had just finished up a few weeks ago. But all of that verbiage to update you guys, so, and more verbiage. You guys know, or if you're new here, what I do at nighttime, I do a double cleanse. So before I get in the shower, I rub an oil-based cleanser all over my face, either a cleansing balm or cleansing oil. Currently, I'm using one of my favorites. This is by Beauty of Joseon, their Radiance Cleansing Balm. Very silky, really nice. Does a great job, blah, blah, blah. And then when I step in the shower, I have a gentle cleanser that I leave on the edge of my shower that I use in the shower to take that broken up oily residue, cosmetic gunk stuff off in total. That way I don't leave anything behind. So I have a separate cleanser actually in the shower for that second step. But you also see me wash my face in the mornings. I've been doing that a lot more lately. Sometimes I go through phases where I don't bother with that because it's not necessary to wash your face twice a day. If you want to, great. But honestly, I've just come to really enjoy the experience of it, and so I've been liking doing it. And I like putting the Timeless Serum on my skin after cleansing. I feel like it just gets in a little bit better. And that's something that I incorporated in middle of last year, the Timeless Serum in my morning routine. Anyway, so you see me in the morning wash my face with the Hydro Boost. Currently I'm using in the morning routine. I just like leaving this here on my kitchen sink, on my bathroom sink. I use it to wash my face, and I'm also using it to wash my hands anytime I go to the bathroom in here. This is the hand wash I use, and this is what I use to wash my face. It's a facial gel cleanser, but you can use face wash to wash your hands. All right, lots of backstory on that. Anyway, to come back around, remember I said the one I was using in the shower, the Cetaphil one, I finished up. And currently my shower facial cleanser is the Derma E Purifying Gel Cleanser. I really like this. This is my second or third tube of this. I actually, though, I would prefer it if it were in a pump, but anyway, it's free of fragrance. It has bladderwrack extract and Undaria pinnatafada, parentheses, wakame kimarine extract. Those are from like seaweeds. And seaweed extracts are rival hyaluronic acid in terms of being hydrating. So it has that in there. It also has charcoal in it, which can help absorb a little bit of sebum and some impurities from the skin surface as you lather it on there. So I've been using this currently in the shower as my second step cleanser, and it's great. It also has green tea leaf extract. This is a really good one. You know, this is a brand you can often purchase at like, you can definitely get it at Walgreens, Walmart, pretty much any drugstore. I think I'm almost certain Target carries it, but I really like this product by them. They have a lot of really good ones. Do you need to have two separate cleansers like I do? No, you don't. Remember, I get sent a lot of cleansers, and so this is a luxury that I have all of these cleansers at my disposal so that I can have one in the shower and one by my sink, but you certainly can use the same one. That's just something that, you know, I've taken to doing over the years because I get sent a lot of cleansers and I like to, you know, have the experience using them. For me personally, in creating content for you guys, I like to swap things out a lot, change out different brands, bring in something that I know I love, just to kind of refresh my drink, if you will, on the textures and things, so that it stays fresh in my mind what that's like. There's so many products out there, but some that the ones that I really love, which are a lot, I like to continue to bring them back in some way, shape, or form. That way, when somebody new comes here or there's a video where I'm mentioning it, I have a lot of the features of it, the textures and things fresh in my mind. Plus, brands change up formulations. So I've got to, make sure that I am keeping that fresh in my mind. And there'll be a cleanser or whatever. And I like having the experience super fresh in my mind, because if I try another one, a new brand comes out, then I have a lot more working knowledge of different textures and things on the market to compare to. So that's part and parcel of why you guys see me trying and using so many different products. And I am really consistent. When I get a new product that I've never tried before, I give it several weeks of using before I ever even mention it on here. Some things just don't end up ever getting mentioned because they don't make the cut, or they're just not only do they not make the cut, like I don't feel like they're very good, but they're not something that you guys are asking about. Now, if it's something that I don't think is very good, but you guys seem interested in, it's really popular, then I will definitely mention it and share with you my experience. But I get sent things that I try out and don't blow me away. And if it's one that you guys are not hitting me up in the comments for, then I'm not gonna waste your time reviewing it if it's not any good and it's not something that people are showing interest in. So all I have to say, I do end up trying out a lot of stuff, and while I do have atopic dermatitis, I've never had any issues with skin problems from the products that I try out that have been significant, I will say. There have been products on here, and I've shared these experiences with you in the videos. There have been products along the way that I've tried and have caused my face to be red, maybe made my skin feel more sensitive, tight, those kind of things, but I've never had a frank breakout or significant irritation from any product. That's not true. I got a lot of irritation from the Australian Gold Botanic Tinted Mineral Sunscreen. I should try that again. I think I did try it again a few years ago, and it was the same experience for me, but I should try it again now just to see, because I think they changed up their formula, and I know it's a holy grail for so many people, but for me it was just the two times, I tried it for a couple of weeks and I just got really irritated, and then a few years later I gave it a try again, same thing. Anyway, y'all, I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog and that you're having a great weekend. Look what I did with my hair. Anyway, I'm going to wrap this vlog up here. I hope you guys are having a great weekend. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and as always, don't forget, sunscreen and subscribe. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye!